Grounded is a really good game, and I never gave it a shot before because I always just kind of assumed, oh, it's another one of those crafting survival games. I'm not going to like it because I don't really care for the crafting survival games when I'm playing by myself, because they're mostly just, you start on an island or some abandoned place, you get some tools, and then it's like build a fire and hunt some food and survive and in this environment. And that's cool for some people, but I need story and not all of the crafting survival games out there have story behind them. A lot of them are just like survive in our world, and that's really it. Um, However, this game, and I should have known better. I should have known considering I love everything else Obsidian Entertainment does, and I rant and rave about them all the time as a company. I should have known that this was more than just a crafting survival game. So that's on me. So I did this video the other day, my first impressions on this game, because I've been actively looking for something extra. Because my brother and his wife and I play together usually on Sunday nights. Not every Sunday night, but we try to. And then I play with the nephew and the niece on Friday nights. We do Minecraft together. So I try to maintain family game nights, a couple nights a week. And we've been doing Sea of Thieves on Sunday nights for the past few months. We're getting ready to wrap that up, and everyone's still having a lot of fun, and we're still looking forward to doing stuff together. And we've all got Game Pass, so it became this thing of, well, what do we want to do next? Because we've got one more Tall Tale in the Legend of Monkey Island series to get done, and then we're on to something new. So I've been cycling through and just doing R&D on like crafting survival games, just games in general that are co-op through Game Pass, trying to find something that we can roll into, like in March. I've looked at War Tales, Pal World, just a couple other things, and this is the most recent. Now, what I didn't know is that this had a single player storyline associated with it. So, yeah, I'm logged into the game right now, and I'm my little miniature self, and I've got the things. But we're on this like, there's like a total scientific element, and if you
I
if
don't
you're
want
like
any
me,
trouble, Aunt.
see, there's ants down there, man. Look at that ant running away. Um, if you're like me and you grew up with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, that was a movie series when I was a kid, like 80s, like I want to say late 80s, somewhere in there, like 80. I really don't know, 88, somewhere in there, somewhere. I could be wrong, but Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was a fun series that was like a family movie that I remember watching with my brother, and just watching it over and over with my family. That was it was a fun movie from when I was growing up, and this very much has that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids vibe because it's not just some random thing. Like you start off the game, you're like you've been teleported in like a suitcase in miniature form into this backyard scenario, and the music is very like Stranger Things when the intro starts out and everything. And it appears that someone has done scientific experiments, and you and four others were put down here. So from there, it becomes this basically you're running around doing what you would traditionally do with like a crafting survival game. Okay, you need to craft a weapon to be able to defend yourself and to be able to cut down resources. Okay, what's our first objective? Okay, we got to find out more about that thing over there. We go over there, it's a machine, it's a device. Let's investigate the device. Oh wow, okay, so there's like here's this audio recording, and oh wow, this scientist figured out how to make people small, and we're here, and we gotta how do we get back? Well, first we gotta figure out where the scientist is, and there's all this stuff going on, and we keep coming across all of these really cool like scientific devices. So this was like a you remember have you ever played looking back to other Obsidian titles, like I think the most recent thing that springs to mind would be like Outer Worlds, right? And of course, if you have Avowed coming up, and then they've done other things over the years, but this has that first player RPG element that Obsidian is so well known for, along with their CRPGs, but just that RPG aspect that they're really good at, on top of a crafting survival game. So, um, I actually found myself the other day playing this game and getting to the end of that first impressions video and going, I think I'm actually just going to play this game for my own enjoyment, even if it doesn't become something that I end up playing with my brother and my sister-in-law, because I'm already hooked. Like I played an hour-ish the other day just doing the first impressions game, and I love it. I'm so invested now because we took down the towers to um, we got those laser signals figured out so that we could activate this device. And now there's been that explosion that's over off on the horizon. I don't see it at the moment. We'll find it. But there's an explosion that happened, and I gotta go research that and figure out what went on so that we can hopefully get out of here. Um, but it's been a super fun game. There it is. I see it through the trees. There, that right there. The glowing like purple stuff. Yeah, there you see it. So, the RPG element has actually got me kind of into this more than I thought it would. So, I think this is very interesting because if more companies can do this and provide a really good narrative experience, because I've tried a lot of crafting survival games over the years, some of them have better storylines than others, but most of the time I find that they're just like sandboxy games stuck within like an IP where they're just like, here's our unique world, or in some cases like the Conan universe, here's an established world, go forth and build cool things and do PvE or PvP, whatever you want, and do that. This is more of a we're just doing a co-op crafting survival experience where you or up to a few of your friends can come in and do things. And it feels different because of the way the story is. And I'm looking at like Dune Awakening, which is coming down the pipeline. I'm a little nervous because Funcom has already done what they've done in the past with Conan Exiles, and they've not provided very. I feel like they haven't. They've done better in recent years, but the storytelling element isn't as good as it could be. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. And I'm hoping that the Dune Awakening experience is going to be better. Because if that turns out to be a narrative-driven game like this, I'll go crazy. But I think it's probably going to end up being more like a normal crafting survival game, just set within an IP. So we'll see. I definitely like this, and I have been genuinely surprised at all the things I've been uncovering as we've gone along the way. And like I can even run over in this direction. It's like everything looks really cool. And you've got all these things you can interact with in the world. Like I can pick up rocks like that right there. I can cut down a piece of grass, and that turns into resources that I could pick up and use. There's giant mushrooms. There's these plants too that I can. Oh, I can.
Someone get that poor dude a tissue.
Oh, here's some of these animals. Thankfully, not everything attacks you. Otherwise, I'd end up getting hurt a lot more. But there's just lots of cool stuff to see and do. Pick up all these things you can find. And we can run through here if we want to burn energy and find our way over to the explosion that would happen on the horizon. I've discovered something. Oh, what are you? Something. Pick up some leaves. Oh, I'm hearing something. Oh, what's that up ahead? I haven't seen that. Oh, that's a big, nasty... Is that a spider? That's totally a spider. I love that they warn you of arachnophobia at the beginning of the game because this game has giant spiders. That's a legit thing. Man, I think a spider would probably kick my... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's more than one of them. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for another time, everybody. I don't wanna... I don't want to die in a video. I don't like spiders, man. We'll save that for the live stream. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, everybody, as I continue to play this game and explore. And for those of you who have been following along with all the adventures, don't forget to check out all the playlists. Daily streams happen at 8 a.m. on YouTube and Twitch. Check out all the playlists here, and of course, don't forget to join the Discord. See you everybody in the next one. Stay safe. Happy gaming.